Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Oh, Bob.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
So we're going to show you today 8 daily stretches to stop pain and gain flexibility.
The two work together, Bob. Typically, you gain range of motion, flexibility, pain goes down.
You used to like 7.
Well, I know,
Okay.
but Bob, I like 8 now because 8 is a 0 that went on a diet.
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
Get
it got squeezed.
Yeah, right around the waistline.
Nice point.
Uh-huh.
Now, the thing about these stretches, Brad, they should be done throughout the day,
Right.
correct? Not just daily.
Oh, and the beauty of them is you can easily integrate all of them throughout a normal day without taking any time
You don't
off.
do all at once, though.
No.
You just do
No.
one of them at a time.
Right. And you'll find, like, I know there's like 3 or 4 of them I do all the time throughout
Right.
the day. Every time I'm in that position, you'll see. And then there's some of them I don't do quite as much, but I do them and I can integrate them without taking a break from what I'm doing.
Sure.
You'll understand in just a little bit. Is there anything else we should
No,
talk about?
I concur that most of these I do every day
Yeah.
throughout the day.
Yeah, Bob's a better stretcher than I am. There's
I-
no doubt about
Well,
that. I don't have the
What,
patience.
what can I say?
I'm getting better though. I'm
All
trying.
right, let's start with number 1.
Okay,
Brad.
the first one is wrist. You know, you can either just do some circles with your wrists like this, or, and this is what I do on a regular basis, and then sometimes I'll give the traction.
right.
If my wrist really
This
feels
is really
like
a
it's
cool stretch.
yeah, and we've had a lot of good comments.
Yeah.
Relax that wrist, grab it with this hand, and I'm gonna pull this way and pull this way,
So it creates traction right
Yeah.
at the joint here.
and
When
then
you look at it, you can actually see it pull apart a little bit.
are you zooming in, Mike? Now watch this. This is the real kicker. This is what's gonna finish it off nicely. You rotate like this.
Right.
And that gets that joint loosened up and stretched out nicely. Feels good.
I like the one where you just go fists and turn out like
Yeah,
this.
that's a nice one.
That
Yeah.
feels really good.
So you can do
so-
those at work. You can do them not when you're driving. No, that's a big thing. You
Right.
can't do that. The next one you can do while you're driving for the neck and
Yes.
posture, simply chin tucks. If we got a dime for every time we showed chin tucks on this channel for the last 10 years, we'd be able to go buy a brand new Mercedes.
Now, I always do the advanced version of this, Brad. I'll do a few chin tucks,
Yep.
and then I'll take my hand and I'll push back and I'll hold it a little bit.
But not real hard.
Not real hard, but not real soft either, Brad.
It typically feels good though.
yeah, it does.
It's
It
a-
feels good.
A good stretch right back here.
Yep.
Get rid of those headaches.
Yep.
Gets good
The headaches
posture.
you feel in the back of your head.
And
you know.
this next one I like to do a lot when I'm working at the desk is we're simply going to work.
You're going to use the towel.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to use my hands,
We're going to do a chin tuck with looking back like this.
but I'm going to grab my upper trapezius while I do this.
Here, I'll show you. So he's kind of like right around
Right.
in here. I'm going to use a towel because for some people this is going to be a lot more comfortable, and it's actually a good idea to keep a towel right by you where you're working.
If you're having pain up in this region, this
Oh.
often feels good because you're working the neck and you're also kind of massaging over the area a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pulling forward and even bringing my fingers forward and
Yeah.
massaging a little bit.
And this should feel good. If it creates pain of any nature, just stop doing it. It's not for you. You may have some issues with your low neck. The towel roll, I'll go here. Sometimes I'll go up like this and give it a stretch up. And boy, does that feel good. Whoa, okay, next
This is
one.
that's, by the way, the one that I do when Brad comes and talks to me and I'm working at my desk.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, God.
Why? What
Brad's
the-
talking to me again. Oh,
I do that. I shouldn't say it. I won't say anything about my wife today.
yeah. All right.
Okay,
see,
the next one. Now,
wise
this is
man.
one I literally do every day when I put my
Yeah.
socks on or my shoes. I'll do the figure 4 and then I'll push down here. And boy, does that feel good.
I think this feels good.
Yeah.
It's a really great one to do for your hip.
It
If
is.
you're having hip problems or
You know, if you're in your 50s or 60s
Yeah.
and you notice it's getting more difficult for you to cross, to put your footwear on, make sure you do this because it's going to really help you out and make this range much easier, and it's going to help those hips from
I'm
becoming
a little better on
arthritic.
my right side.
Yeah, yeah,
I got
yeah.
even
Go
if
ahead,
you
join
got-
us.
All
Absolutely.
right.
The next one, shoulder extension.
Yes.
Now, this one, you got to do this one standing because the chair gets
Yes,
anyway.
exactly.
Now you do the one. I cannot reach and grasp very well
Right.
because I got tight shoulders.
So
So
I can grab my wrists and pull
yeah.
back like this.
Oh yeah.
But Brad needs, and we're trying to stay in good posture while you're
Yeah.
doing it. Don't bend forward like this.
Exactly. If you happen to have a stick or a cane or something, that works like a good
Right.
option too. Um, and sometimes it's even better because you can go out like this if it's a longer, like we got the booyah, and that is easier for tight shouldered people. And as you get in closer, tightens it up.
Robin McKenzie, a famous therapist who
Yes.
has since passed away, but if you're doing a lot of overhead activity,
Sure.
he says take a break and do some of this.
Right. Sure.
Just kind of stretch it out the opposite
It's that whole
way.
concept of doing the
Yeah,
opposite.
opposite of what
Yep.
you've been doing.
All right. Next one, we're going to do the famous W's.
Well, I'll do the W. You're going to do the hanging.
Yep. Yep. So you can do the
So-
W standing or seated.
Yeah, it is a good one to do in your chair and you're working at the desk. Good posture, chin tuck, and include the W where you squeeze the shoulder blades together. This forms a W. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. The W for Wisconsin or like Cassiopeia, the constellation. Except for that would be crooked a little bit. But so don't do that.
For winning. Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
winning. There we go.
Yeah,
We can
win.
both agree on that.
Right.
If you happen to have a pull-up bar or you have hanging handles, this is actually a really nice thing to do. Bob, you do
Yes,
this
I
every
do.
20 minutes or so when
Right.
you're working at the
I
desk,
set
right?
a little timer at my desk. I go and I hang. It wakes me up.
Oh.
My back always cavitates or cracks a little
Yeah,
bit.
mine just did.
My shoulders, it stretches my shoulders. It gives me good grip. I could choke a chicken. It's really a good thing.
You're
All
killing
around.
me, Bob.
Yeah,
You're
I can kill you with one hand. So, all right, moving on, Brad.
Oh, that one is, I had to think about that for a little bit. Okay, now this one.
The hallelujah.
This is great for those people working in a chair or seated. Now, if you're driving as well too, but you have to wait till you stop driving.
Yeah.
You're going to do simply arms up, over and back, and hallelujah, stretching out the shoulders. Great for posture, opens up
This
your
works
lungs.
well on a chair if you have like a lower back that you can
Mhm.
lean over the top of it.
Yeah, if this is up above by your
yeah.
neck and your head bumps into it, it will
Yeah.
not be effective.
That's where the ball comes
That's
in
when
handy.
you take a ball, 6 or 8 inch ball that's soft, put it right between your shoulder blades at whatever level feels comfortable, and simply arch over that ball. And this is, I think, better than the chair
It is.
in a lot
You
of
can
cases.
adjust in different spots.
Yeah.
Mike, the cameraman, do you want to take a bow?
Yeah.
Do you want to come out and
Yeah,
take a
come
bow?
on, Mike. He's the one
Yeah.
that invented this.
He's not even coming
at
out.
least for us.
Mike,
He's
he wants to
being
see you.
no. And that's number 7. We're still got
apparently-
number
I
8
gave
to
a
do.
thumb.
Yeah, thumbs
So-
up.
And the last one is, again, a McKenzie kind of suggestion. Let's
Yeah.
say if you've been doing a lot of bending forward, you can stand and do extensions
Yeah.
on your back like this.
Or after sitting for a
Right,
longer period
right.
of time. Either way.
Anytime you're flexed forward for a long period
Yeah.
of time, just take your hands, put them on the low back or on the pelvis,
Yeah.
and lean back and do a few.
If you happen to have, like me, spondylolisthesis, which most people don't, or you have
Spinal stenosis.
lumbar stenosis,
Yeah,
you may not want to do this. It may be uncomfortable. If it is, do not do it.
right.
Take
you
that
could
up.
do shallow ones.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
not as
baby
much.
ones.
Right.
Yeah, just for that posture. So
Right.
there you go. Go through those. You're going to find that some of them feel really good, and those are the ones you should definitely incorporate into your daily activities. Come back, watch it again in case you can't remember all of them.
And every time you go throughout your day, make sure you have a little smile on your face every time you stretch because you're thinking about Bob and Brad.
Exactly. I'm going to get an egg, and I'm going to say that egg.
And drop it. Like you
Yeah.
drop it
No,
in the
I'm going to
microphone.
smash it right in your forehead.
That would work too.
That would be fun.
That would be
All right,
fun.
here you go, Mike.
Okay.
He didn't catch it.
All right. Take care.